The entire country has been praying, keenly watching and waiting from all the updates coming in from Uttarkashi for the rescue operation that has now entered into the 15th day. Vertical drilling has now started, which means to rescue 41 trapped workers, another option is being worked out. The target is to get people out in 100 hours or at least 4 days now. Joint vertical and horizontal drilling are being done simultaneously. This comes primarily, the reason is that the blade of the auger drilling machine got stuck in the debris, and that is why some of the rescue work had to be stalled. Machines for sideway drilling are expected to now reach Silkyara tunnel to rescue site during the night. There are manual drilling machines that have also been brought, and that only can start working tomorrow morning. 200 millimeter wide pipe is being inserted underground. There are preparations underway to dig 90 meters further. As soon as the 200 millimeter wide pipe will enter into the tunnel, keeping in mind the safety and how the situation turns out, 700 to 800 millimeter wide pipe will then be inserted inside. So far, boring has been done for more than 50 feet, but the rescue teams have said there are several risks involved. That includes the falling of the debris, the vibrations from the mountains, and of course to ensure that this does not impact the workers at all.
Day of the rescue operation right behind me in Silkyara tunnel to save the lives of 41 trapped workers. On 15th day, yet there is no breakthrough. Multiple agencies, a huge workforce constantly working round the clock to ensure safe evacuation. But there are hurdles and obstructions which is no end at the moment. Now the mega mission is to clear the evacuation pipe which has reached nearly 48.9 meters. That's nearly 49 meters. And right after entering in the net of literally heavy metal surface, now manually it is being cut out, and as we hear from the sources, it will take another few hours to cut down the harrow blades of the auger machine. Once it is cleared, the escape tube will be cleared manually. Auger machine will be taken a step back, and only then the manual drilling process, as it has been announced by the workforce, will take place. Here, the situation that remained tense, there is the rescue agency were concerned, worried. There is anxiety that is growing, but meanwhile the preparations are also underway. Once everything is cleared, then the manual drilling will take place. They will carry a gas cutter, plasma cutter to ensure if there are more metal debris, they'll cut it out. If there are rocks, that will be broken out with the hilting machine. And besides that, there's a plan B which is also been activated, is the vertical drilling from the top of the mountain. In 10 hours, the road made by the BRO, the heavy, deep sea exploration kind of machines were sent on the top of the hills. The surface is nearly 86 meters as it was found by the Geo-Survey team. And then with the cooperation and with the corporation, the data available with the rescue team inside the tunnel and on the top, they'll start the drilling.
अभी तक 15 मीटर ड्रिलिंग हो चुकी है. उस जरिए 86 मीटर जाना है. 15 मीटर तकरीबन हो गई है ड्रिलिंग, और इसको चेक किया जा रहा है कितनी स्टेबिलिटी है. इसके बाद ये जो जरिया अगर सक्सेसफुल, बिल्कुल कामयाब रहा 86 मीटर तक पहुंचने में, तो आखिर में जाकर टनल का क्रस्ट भी मिलेगा. उस क्रस्ट को भी तोड़ना पड़ेगा और अंदर छेद करके, और फिर इस जरिए 86 मीटर जो है वो बकेट के तरीके से निकालना पड़ेगा हर इंडिविजुअल वर्कर को. इसकी काबिलियत एनडीआरएफ में हमारे बहुत है, उन्होंने बहुत ट्रेनिंग की हुई है. एनडीआरएफ वाले जानते हैं इसके बारे में पूरा, तो वो इसको इस तरीके के अंदर बहुत मदद देंगे.
As you know, the auger machine failed, and we're having a lot of technical difficulties getting the auger out from the pipe. That's going much faster now. This morning, newer plasma cutters have come, and the brave men who are going in there in a pipe with plasma cutters and cutting it piece by piece and taking it out. That's happening now, and progress is faster this morning. Once we've got the auger out, then we can go in and have a look at the pipe. We're about less than 10 metres away, but it's as if it could be 1,000 kilometres away, because we still don't exactly know what's there.
We're still cutting the auger to get the screw out. There's about 16 metres more of auger to cut. We're getting about a metre an hour at the moment. So at the moment we're using argon cutter. The plasma machine is a lot hotter, it cuts the steel much faster.
कितने घंटे ड्यूटी कर रहे हैं वहाँ पे और कब से कब तक है?
मैं जब से ये हादसा हुआ उसी दिन से लगातार ड्यूटी में हूँ मैं लगातार ऐसे मेरा ड्यूटी है वो लोग को खाना पहुँचाना और यहाँ जो मजदूर काम कर रहे हैं उन लोग को खाना खिलाना, ये मेरा ड्यूटी
है। लगातार अंदर जाना होता है।
जी जी।
अभी देखिए
सुबह से 7 बजे से लेकर के रात 1-2-3 बजे तक मेरा ड्यूटी मैं ये करता हूँ। जब तक वो नहीं निकला तब तक मेरा प्रयास जारी रहेगा। यही कामना है कि मैं जो भी काम कर रहा हूँ, जो मजदूर मेरा भाई अंदर फंसा वो निकाल जाएगा और लोग अपना परिवार से मिलेगा, बस वही मैं खुश।
Ashutosh Mishra getting us those updates and official interactions with those who are involved in the rescue operation now joins me live in this telecast. Ashutosh, 15 days on, I ask you the same question, it's the same answer because I understand that each time they're trying to dig deeper, something falls, something breaks down, and it's not a difficult, it's not an easy operation at all. There are a lot of difficulties that they are encountering. You tell me, Ashutosh, this evening, what are we expecting? What does the simultaneous drilling, horizontal, vertical mean in this case?
Well, Pooja, every morning I come here with a hope, and by evening, probably the hope literally vanished. But here, at least, we still have the hope alive, and there are multiple options.
True.
And as we speak, 5-dimension plan, multi-dimension plan with 5 approaches underway. In fact, for better benefit of our viewers, we have also the graphics. But other than that, I have made a design here, and this will probably help you to understand exactly the module of the tunnel. Now, imagine this is the entire length of 4.5 kg of the tunnel. Now, this part is the Silkyara. The debris, the mud side that you see is exactly the 60-meter long debris, and this part, just on this part, which is exactly where the operations are taking place. Here the auger tried to penetrate this debris. It failed somewhere here near 48.8. Now the blades are stuck inside the tube. There is a escape tube sent here 800mm diameter. Now the auger blades, the hero blades are being cut down, but now the manual drilling will take place, which will go enter in the pipe here to reach this side. Now imagine, suppose this is the Barcode tunnel. The second approach is the Barcode tunnel, but the long duration. This is where you have the passage, but this the width is nearly 500 meters. Now there have been 4 blasts, but this 500 penetration will take really a long time. This part you see the colors, and imagine these are the workers. This is the vertical approach being done from the top of the mountains. This depth drilling will go up to 86 meters. The drilling has already been on with the diameter of 1 meter pipe. Now this will be the escape route. NDRF personnel will go inside. But there is another plan also being worked out. The 4th plan, again it will take 10 to 15 days. This will be done a perpendicular horizontal approach, which is left side of the tunnel. This is the front way, this is the left side. This is where the drilling will take place from this way. A perpendicular approach that will be made to enter the tunnel, which is 180 meter distance to cover. The operational will initiate on 28th, which is a 15 days long process. So as we speak, there are 2 most feasible operations being done. One, the rat miners who are the specialist rat miner will enter in the micro tunnel, which is the 800mm dive. They'll do the manual drilling, but it depends on the obstacles that will decide the period of time to penetrate the leftover 10-meter debris. The auger machine will push the pipes further. Secondary, and the second most critical is the vertical drilling. As we speak, 15-meter digging has already been completed, and the time frame which is being given is 100 hours, nearly 4 days, and if that is successful, they'll be using the wrenching machine. NDRF
4 days, Ashutosh, you're telling us, and of course, our thoughts and prayers go to the workers as well. I'm sure they can hear all the drilling around them, but they also realize it's not able to reach them. And they are being provided with food, refreshments. We've heard they've been provided with some mobile phones where they can, there are video games, for example, games that they can at least act as stress busters to spend their time. But these are, of course, basic amenities that they have been provided at least for the next few days. Ashutosh Mishra will be tracking all the latest on that. 15 days and counting to see light at the end of the tunnel.